Greeting stupids of monthly. It's your old Tetris Dwell Vanner here with no bars 2025 Emberno. And what we have got for you right now are 3 top 8 matches. So let us take a look at the whole thing right now. They are in Stupid Tetris Monthly, no bars, November 2025. Yeah, we are gonna get down to all of our semifinalists will be determined in this tournament today. So the first match that we're gonna do is a banger. It's gonna be Pixelandy versus Bluescuti. Winner, of course, getting on to the semifinals eventually to play against Knight. And then now these matches are scheduled to start like on the hour, like it's 2 o'clock now. The next one's supposed to be at 3. The next one's supposed to be at 4. I don't know. If the players are available early, we'll do it. And if they're not available early, we'll just, we'll do something in between. Okay, I'm going to stay online the entire time, so you don't have to switch streams for any of these things. Okay, good. Now, after that, later tonight, basically at 6:30, so right now it's 2 o'clock, so 4.5 hours from now, we're gonna do the Masters, the remaining Masters top 16. All right, so clear your mind. We're not in Masters land, stupid land anymore. We're now in Masters land, right? We're gonna do the last top 16 and top 8. So the top right hand corner, Dog versus Cole, that needs to be done, so we're gonna do that. And Miles is already through and waiting in the top 8, and we will do that one. So that will determine a semifinalist. So today, 4 semifinalists will be determined. All of our tournaments this month will have gotten down to the semifinals, and then maybe, it's still November 37th, so we're still within November. It's fine. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, good. For that one, it's 6:30. Probably there'll be a little bit of time in between the end of the stupid match and this one, so we probably will take a break on that one and switch streams and blah blah blah. But anyway, that is what we're doing today. You got it? Good. You know what we're doing? Do you need me to go over it one more time? I will. No, I won't. All right, there it is. No bars top 8. Pixelandy versus Bluescuti, and then Cobra versus Meme, and then Peak versus O. We're going up the ladder on this one. Okay, let's take a look at our rules for Bars No Stupid Vamberno. This is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players play an emulator or console so long as the game mechanics and appearance or whatever are unmodified. They can use any controller as long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronical or mechanical. Biological turbo only, actually. These are best of 5 matches, so the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Level 18 starts all the way through. No same piece sets, because this mode does not allow it on the competition cartridge. What you're going to do is you're going to go down to the drought setting and ratchet that all the way over to the letter I, as in I Love Kingsman. And you're going to start your game from that setting. It'll take you to a level select screen where it's got the word drought on it, and that's where you go. No in-game advice, so if you are playing, no one else is telling you how to play or about your opponent's board state or anything like that. Do not pause unless the commentator tells you to, especially if you experience tech issues. If you do experience tech issues, just keep playing. So if OBS or internet or computer is going crazy, just keep playing. I will see it. We'll sort it out. We'll figure it out together as a family, okay? Don't pause. Just keep playing. Assume your game will count, because it might, all right? Don't get bit. The winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool, which stands right now at $1,000. It's a lot of dollars for a stupid tournament. We'd like to thank everybody who's contributed so far to this tournament. Now, just because we've reached our top 8 goal does not mean that we are done. It doesn't mean we're done. We'll keep collecting. If you want to support Stupid Tetris Monthly and cast a vote for more stupid tournaments, then yeah, supporting the prize pool is a great thing to do. Our prize pools are funded 100% by you, the fans sitting there in chat on Twitch, YouTube, sometimes the YouTube VOD, but not very often. You know, those watchers don't really contribute all that often, but okay. But you guys watching live, it all comes from you. We have no sponsors, no foundation. I'm not running some hedge fund in the, you know, the background trying to keep this thing going. No, it's all up to you guys, the fans. Use the Matcherino command in chat if you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That'll bring up some links. The one that says no bars, that is the one for this tournament. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Top right hand corner, there's a button that says log in. Click on that to log in. You can log in with your existing Twitch or YouTube or Discord account. And once you're in, right side orange button says contribute. Click on that. It opens a thing. Enter the amount. Click contribute. Pick your mom's credit card and go to town. Thank you to everybody who has contributed so far. That's how to support the players. To support the channel, that is something you can do, but why would you do that? You need to support the channel. Things just happen, you know, things just continue and nobody has to support them, right? Right? Like the separation of powers, right? It'll just continue without any maintenance at all. And we can just assume everything will be okay and it'll be okay, right? Anyway, patreon.com/monthly Tetris is where you can make an ongoing pledge of support that keeps this channel going, just like the people on this slide have done. Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, K9 watching Tetris, Tacknerus, Madelsberger, Corporals shall be satisfied, Junior, Troy, and Kim Emerald, Potato Cat, Kid, Java, DJ, Sunny, everybody that's on the slide, and a few people who are not on the slide, but I gotta add them soon as December happens. We update it once a month at minimum, so we will get you added, and thank you to everybody. Now, there are other ways to support us, and you can find them right here. Some people don't like Patreon. It's okay. It's fine. I accept you. You know, believe it or not, differences of opinion are okay, right? You don't have to like Patreon, but find another way to support us. Go to Streamlabs or PayPal. You can make a similar recurring pledge. There's some one-time ways to support us over there in those links as well. If you're watching on YouTube, you've got super chats, super stickers, super thanks, super this, super that. You can become a channel member. You can gift a channel membership. You can give multiple channel memberships. And you can also just be in chat and watch, and that's okay too. But definitely like the stream. That helps us a lot. Please like the stream. It's so easy. There's a thumb up. You click it. Even click thumbs down. I don't care. Just do it. If you're on Twitch, you got bits, you got subs, you got gift subs. You can give multiple subs. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you've got Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime Gaming subs. Okay? Good. Phew. That's enough. Now, I will, while we're talking about support things, I've just seen in the chat that Ndog, our good friend Nate, has made a challenge. Now, this is going to be hard to... It's going to be hard to get, but he says that if we get the prize pool up to $1,100, he's going to gift 10 memberships over on YouTube. I'm going to try not to hound you guys too much about it because I know like it's kind of, even I feel like sometimes, let's go guys, let's do it. So don't make me have to do that. Let's get to $1,100 in the prize pool. He'll gift 10 subs. Amazing. Thank you. And he also says if we get to 1,200, he will donate 10 Twitch subs. So 1,100 gets us 10 YouTube subs, 1,200 gets us 10 Twitch subs. It's very it's very ambitious, but I hope we get there. And thank you so much to Ndog for making that challenge. Just takes, 10 people doing 20, 20 people doing 10, 40 people doing 5. Is that how math works? I don't know. Will there be no cap after this? Yeah, there'll be 2 no cap matches 4.5 hours from now. 4 hours, 20 minutes from now. All right. Let's get on over to our thing. We'll line up our cameras. We'll get all that stuff going. There's going to be 3 stupid matches and then a no cap match is how it's going to go. And we'll get all this stuff going. We're refreshing our streams. We're feeling happy. I mean, I am. I feel good. All right, there's Pixel Andrew, and we'll get him lined up when he gets there. Oh, it should be all right. We'll refresh our good pal Scooty. I'm excited for this one. This is where, like, I don't know, this top 8 is like, now we're getting, listen, I love all our players, but now we're getting to sort of like, top 5 ranked players playing against each other in this crazy mode, which I think is like super fun to see that. So I'm excited. What no cap match is happening later? Dog versus Cole, winner versus Miles. Oh yeah, serial numbers, got it. Thank you. All right, players, make sure your level 39 super kill screen is on. It's no bars November for this one, not no cap November. I mean, no bars, no cap would be, that would be too stupid to contemplate. What am I doing here? Why am I doing what I'm about to do? I don't know why I'm doing this. Zoltan says, I want to see 600K plus today. I agree. Oh yeah, I gotta fix a stencil on one of these games, or it's a little... Let me reset transform here. Oh, look at that. Who knew Scooty would be off stencil? That I did not. That was not on my bingo card. Scooty being off stencil. That makes no sense. All right. There we go. All right, Scooty, also make sure your Hertz and input display are turned off for this one. When you move on to your real games, we're just using default. We're just using default. So there are no pieces to distribute since there's no same piece set. So basically, players, as soon as you are ready, if you want to ready up on the level select screen, we can get started. All right, hold on. This cord is wrapped around. Vandy, you haven't sent a Discord announce. Oh, I was distracted by arguing on the internet. Sorry. There's like 10 things I wanted to do, and I just, you know, I'm very ADHD. I wish I weren't, but yeah, I'm easily distractible. So I just kind of distracted myself, and I didn't even think about it until you just said it. So. Let me just, everyone. I'm just going to do the abbreviated version of this. I have to learn not to read Discord on stream days. That's what it is. Okay. You only just found out this year? Oh my God. I find out every minute of my entire life. Oh, what not being ADHD would feel like. Yeah, it's nuts. It's pretty tough. And it's totally unaddressed, and I have no means of addressing it at the moment. Whoops, thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. 12 months, 1 year. Tio, by the way, also thank you for your tier 1 sub, 6 months. Much appreciate. All right, Scoots McGroots, it's time. It is time. Let me refresh both these players. They might be behind relative to each other, actually. Okay. And your Your Hertz and input display are off, right? 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 Yeah, I'm sure they are. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's go ahead and get them started. And yeah, your level 39 super kill screen should be on. If it's not on, we're going to stop your scoring at 39. So, all right. Let's go ahead and get these players started. Stupid Tetris Monthly, no bars November. We just had a $10 contribution to the prize pool. We'll call that out pretty soon. Pixel Andy at Bluescuti. The winner goes to the semifinals. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There it is. Okay, good. My buttons take a while to warm up here. The Stream Deck buttons, like the first couple times I press them during a stream, they don't do the thing. So hopefully the next time it'll work. So, all right, it's Stupid Tetris Monthly, no bars November 2025. First time we're ever running a no bars only tournament. We are in the top 8 now. Pixel Andy versus Bluescuti. The winner goes to the semifinals. There are no long bars. The long bars are gone. So players cannot score Tetrises. It shouldn't even be called Stupid Tetris Monthly because there's no Tetrises. On the left side, Pixel Andy qualified in with a 546,000. That was the average of his best 2 no bars games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. Andy is from the United States of America. He has an overall PB of 11.9 million. He's a 5-time CTM Masters event winner. He's an 8-time DAS Masters winner, including our annual DAS Championship Mega Dasters. He was the winner of that. I don't know if I don't even know if those have been scheduled to go on YouTube. Did they hit YouTube as edited VODs yet? I don't know if anybody's seen him. But anyway, Pixel Andy, one of the game crashers. Now heading into November, Andy was ranked number 5 in the Premier poll. There has been a new Premier poll since then, but since this is November, we don't talk about future polls, okay? We got to maintain the immersion in November. And he was ranked number 1 in the DAS poll. Pixel Andy, also a multi-time CTWC Gold Bracket player, finished runner-up in 2020. And, Pixel Andy. On the right side, it's Bluescuti, who qualified in with a 436,000 average. Seed number 7 was ranked number 3 in the Premier poll in November and might have gone up in the December one, but we don't know because it's not December yet. He's a 7-time CTM Masters event winner, inclusive of our Lone Star event. That counts, and he had a string of 10 finals appearances in our top tier events in a row from, I think, like May of 2024 to February 2025. Won a couple of Masters this year and is our reigning Masters event champion, and he's still active in our No Cap November tournament as well. 100,000 here, Pixel Andy. 101 for Bluescuti. Bluescuti, of course, the original Game Crasher. Game Crasher number 1. He's done it twice, at least. Maybe he's done it more than that. But I saw him do it live at Jonas Cup 2024. That was pretty cool. Now, Scooty may have the world record in this mode. We really don't 100% know. I mean, there have been Game Genie codes to remove all the bars from the game. Basically, since Game Genie was the thing. But so we don't really actually know. But as far as we know, Scooty's got the record at like 575. 130 here for Bluescuti, 126 for Pixelandy. Scooty does have a screenshot of that, of the scoreboard, and was not recording at the time. I believe him. I think there might be some other claim out there of a 600K, maybe, I don't know. Steele says, Scooty's a notorious liar, I know. My goodness. He's an inveterate liar. 151, no, he's not. He's very trustworthy, nice person. 161 for Andy, 157 for Bluescuti. Now, both of these players got to start in the round of 16 in virtue of their top 8 qualifiers. Scooty's into 19 at like 167. Reasonable transition. It's like equivalent to like maybe a high 400s transition, something like that. Scooty defeated Allenbot in that round of 16. Pixelandy defeated Chroma. And the winner of this match will face, not today, will face Knight in the semifinals. 194 Pixelandy, 205 for Bluescuti. Now, without the long bar, players, their best line clears are going to be triples, worth 5,700 on level 18 and going up 300 points every level increase. You just take the level plus 1 times 300. And the only 2 pieces remaining without long bars where you can make a triple are the L and the J piece. If you're building out on the right side, then it's going to be the L piece. If you're building out on the left side, it's going to be the J piece. Does no bars count towards total CTM win score? No, it does not. It's going to, assuming we do this like late next summer, something like that, there'll be a multi-mode Stupid Tetris Monthly annual championship. And the better you do in these single mode tournaments, the higher you will be seated in the multi-mode championship. Well, Maisie says OT, S, and Z can technically also get you a triple. Yeah, there's some weirdness that you can do at the top of the Tetris board to get other line clears and other things like that, but that is not what we are talking about. Maisie, part of the actually crowd all of a sudden. Actuellement. 315 for Bluescuti, 285 for Pixelandy. Is this the only event for CTM this year? There was another event that was no next box in January. I'm gonna try to open quals for that like tonight or Monday. Try to do it tonight. I got sidetracked today. I was trying to finalize everything, but I got sidetracked. Scooty into 29. The speed is doubled, but gonna try to open quals for that. It's gonna be that's gonna be no rotation. It seems like all of them are like no this, no that. Like no. Vandy says no. Vandy's gonna do gonna do STM all the time now. No Tetris Monthly. Oh my god, that sounds blissful. That sounds perfect. Bluescuti level 31, 376. Andy's come roaring back. Andy's like way behind in lines. Scooty trying to survive here. Gets a nice triple on that left side. And that is going to be a top out for Scooty at 394. So Pixel Andy into level 29 now at 376, 18,000 points behind. So triples here should be for Andy worth like 9,000, 9,300 now, something like that. Yeah, it does look like we dropped a few frames. I'll have to investigate why that is. I'm on wired Ethernet, so. And Andy now just going to single and double this out, and he does, and Andy is going to take game number 1. Guys, I dropped 109 frames on the internet. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no Tetris monthly sounds like that's my goal. That's my ideal end state, is no Tetris monthly. I'll get there someday. Buy more frames on the internet. I will try. Anyway, we do have a challenge out there from our good friend Nate, and he has said that if we get the prize pool up to $1,100, he'll gift 10 subscriptions over on YouTube. And then if we get it to 1,200, he'll then do 10 on Twitch. So this is very ambitious, and if you want to help us out, please help us out to try and get there. It's hard to leave money off the table. Anyway, it looks like both players are ready. Let's go ahead and get them started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So yeah, very high scores for game 1. Yeah, someone in chat said it's kind of like they had a double max out in regular Tetris. So you can take the players' scores at any given point and roughly triple them. I don't think that's like it's not a precise rule, but it's a good rule of thumb, and that'll give you roughly what like an equivalent pace would be in a normal full 7-piece Tetris game. I think there's probably some, number of lines where that's like pretty much literally true, and then it starts to change as you get, the beginning of a game, and then toward the extreme end of the game, it's probably not right, but I don't really know math. But anyway, yeah, use that prize pool link. No, definitely pin the prize pool link for sure. Can you pin stuff on YouTube, chat? I don't think so. I don't know what you can do on YouTube chat. I have no idea. Oh, you can. Well, I could do that. Scott Gray has contributed $500 to the No Bars November. What the heck? Our Borrow has contributed 10. Scott, what the heck? Scott, did you mean to do that for next month? Because we're still in November. Scott for the No Bars will usually come in with 500. And I think he already did it for this one. I mean, I don't want to say that, but if you meant to do it for this one, then thank you. Scott, what the heck? Well, I think we hit 11, we hit 1,200. What the heck? Yeah, we have not made the match arena because we have not launched the December tournaments yet, but thank you, Scott. That's amazing. N-Dog has gifted 10 memberships over on YouTube. Steel says, no, we never hit 1,100. Like, technically, we never did. So thank you, Scott Gray. What the heck? And thank you, N-Dog, as well for the gift memberships over on YouTube. 108 for Bluescuti, 99,000 for Pixel Andy. So these are good paces. And then pace-wise, Once you get to level 19 transition at 130 lines, a perfect transition would be about 251,000. So anything north of 200,000 is very strong transition. Oh, you only gave to the no cap. All right. Well, thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much, Scott. That's really, really nice. And, you know, it unlocks, you know, some little benefit here for the channel, too. So, and there it is. 10 subs over on YouTube as well. 132 Pixelandy, 146 for Bluescuti. Arbaro says my contribution got a little overshadowed. We're getting to it. You know, I gotta, you know, somebody kicks in $500 and 10 subs. I gotta glaze them a little bit, Arbaro. We're gonna get to yours. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get you. You're in the queue. 168 for Bluescuti, 144 for Pixelandy. Yeah, let me see what I have open because I dropped another 10 frames and I don't know why that is. Yeah, it was 10 additional frames. So you're picking up on those frames, man. 185 for Bluescuti, 152 for Pixelandy. They're just 2 lines apart. By the way, I also want to thank our good friend Arbaro for contributing $10 to the prize pool. Says, join Tetris for the non-pros at tnp.tetris.lol. And that is non as in not professional, you know, not non-pros like Indian flatbread. It's like non, as we would say in Boston, the non-pros, ma. Tetris for the non-pros. All right, both players are into 19. Scooty with a huge transition here. 210 into 19 is very, very good. Sir Kookie with the prime sub. Thank you. Broke college student can still contribute. Thank you so much, Sir Kookie. The non-pros also deserve Tetris. Yeah, somebody needs to get like an Indian Tetris league or an Indian, you know, qualifier over in India or something and call it Tetris for the non-pros. Stupid. 208 for Pixelandy, 242 for Bluescuti. Is there an amount I can pay for the LTNP command? I don't know what LTNP is. Oh, you want a TNP command? Yeah, just give me the text of it in the Vandy channel. Yeah, give me the text of it in the Vandy channel. I'll have it. $279 for Bluescuti, $233 for Pixelandy. What about non-pros like writing about it? Yeah, like, yeah, Tetris for non-pros. So if you're writing an Indian cookbook, you think I can predict what you want the text to be? I mean, I can do that, but you want me to just do that text? I'll put it in there as a command. You've earned it. 306 for Bluescuti, 273 for Pixelandy. Listen, Arbaro, I can be bought, okay? You know, there are people that want to use weird controller harnesses. And I always say no, but they don't realize, you know, Vandy can be bought. You know? 345 for Bluescuti, 302 for Pixelandy. Bluescuti with a clean board is set up on the right side looking for the L piece. And there's a triple for Bluescuti, 364. We are approaching level 29. On 27, triples are worth 8,400. 28, there'll be 8,700. 29, there'll be 9,000. That's right, Friday Witch, what's going on? You would like to purchase one Vandy? Oh my goodness. I'll sell him cheap. 400,000 for Bluescuti on level 28. This is like a pace and a half. I mean, this is really good. 358 for Pixelandy, also excellent. This is like a 1.1 and a half versus more than a max out. Oh no, a Bluescuti. He's gonna have to bring this down. And oh no, it's gonna be a top out for Bluescuti at 412, but Pixelandy's board is up high here. Can he survive? There's a crucial triple for Pixelandy. What can he do to try to bring this down? A double. Needs to get to 412. He's like 2 Tetrises away, and Pixelandy is gonna top out, and Bluescuti is gonna hang on and take game number 2 and tie up this match. My goodness gracious. Oh, did I say Tetris is 2 triples away? I meant to say, I say that all the time. 2 triples away. Oh, 2 triples away. Miles, yeah, that's it. No problem. Just, you know, you gave me some advance notice, so it's fine. Yikers. All right, just remind me not to read Discord right now. Or I'm just gonna throw this computer in the garbage. All right. Oh, all right. Well, looks like Andy's gonna step away for a moment. I'm supposed to run ads after game 2, and I forgot. Just close the app. I can't do it. You guys have no idea how addled I am right now. I can't even do anything. All right, let's give one moment here. We'll start in a few seconds. I am very addled right now. All right, let's go ahead and get these players started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, well, it's game number 3. Pixelandy, Bluescuti. A nice elevated triple there for Bluescuti. And you can see that you can set up for that elevated triple, which is going to get right here and kind of keep that going with an S piece if you got it kind of set up right. That's going to be a double for Scooty. Wait, why is there a Vitz? There's a Vitz. Oh, goodness, Bluescuti, what the heck? There's a Vitz because you can go off of that and do these elevated triples. Now, you don't have to have the Vitz to do it, but, but it looks cool. And there's an elevated or dirty or whatever you want to call it triple on the left side with the J piece. Tetris says, obligatory, what is this drought now? Yeah, true. And it says Bluescuti 7, but he's really 8, right? He's got 8 wins, and I keep saying 7. Doesn't he have 8? How many is he? Somebody count these for me, okay? And you got to count Lone Star. All right, so December, then Lone Star, September 2024, October 2024, January, February. Is it 7 or 8? I think it's 7. So is Liquipedia wrong? It's 7. Yeah. Liquipedia, I think, says 8. If you go to the main page on Liquipedia, you can only count to 4. All right, Scooty's at 90,000. And he would love a J piece right now, but it's not coming. There is a J piece and the triple and another one. So a couple of J pieces more or less in a row to get some triples. 104 for Bluescuti. He still got that spire on the left side, and he could really he can really bring this down. It would be good for his stack if he would do that. He's set up for a triple, has to get out of triple contention. Back in. Prize pull up to 1520 for Stupid Tetris Monthly, which is amazing. And thanks again to those of you who have contributed. $158 Scooty, $168 for Pixelandy. Another triple for Scooty into 19 at 173, so decent transition here. Kind of equivalent to a low 500K, something like that. Someone says no soundtrack. There's definitely a soundtrack. Maybe it's a little low. Let me bump it up a couple dB. $206 Scooty, $193 Pixelandy, who's in a bit of a dig. See, Einstein blaming your old pal for what was on their side. 209. Andy, he's set up for one. Could use a J. He's reset back up now. The J is dark green here, waiting on that dark. Oh, now it's their dark purple. And he gets it. 223 for him. 248 for Bluescuti. Wait, is there any long bars here? Yeah, I mean, see the middle of the screen down toward the bottom? The big blue and white letters there? Yeah. 238 for Andy, 279 for Scooty. I didn't realize that was a real, oh wait, what a drought. Like, most people are saying that, you know, ironically. I like it. All right, Sudi here. Yeah, it's got a down stack. He's going to open up that right. He's not good for a triple yet. What's their Tetris rate? Yeah. What's their Tetris rate? I know it off the top of my head. It's 0. No worries, Darth buddy. I'm just having fun at your expense. 321 for Bluescuti, 278 for Pixel Andy. Vandy, who's playing right now? Yeah, so if you look at the bottom left and right corners of the screen, you'll see a picture of the player, their names, countries of origin, and other facts about them. 299 Pixel Andy, 346 for Bluescuti. Has anyone asked why they're tickling the controllers yet? Oh my goodness. You don't know if any their hands are not showing, so you don't know that they are. 369 Scooty, 328 for Andy. Now Andy's back 17 lines, but wouldn't be able to catch up here, you know, even if it's not, you know, Scooty's ahead. So Tetris is on 31. Worth 9,600. They can get to level 39. They'll be worth 12,000, and that is going to be a top out for Scooty. 391. So Andy is in a chase down. That kind of happened all of a sudden. So Pixel Andy in a chase down. 392 is the target. One triple would do it. And obviously does not need to get it that way. The double, single, one more should do it. Yeah, that's good. So Pixel Andy is good in game number 3 and goes up 2 games to 1. All right, looks like both players are ready. It's game number 4. Scooty needs to win to stay in. Let's go. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Analog bot prime sub. Thank you so much. We should do a level 0 slow run mode. You have to set the timer when you start. No. No. I mean, I do want to do a speedrun one. You know, doing like a 0:19 speedrun or, you know, 300K speedrun, whatever, something. One of the problems with that, though, is over at speedrun.com, which is like the hub for collecting speedrun records and things like that. They do not allow any records that are set on Tetris Gym to be used. Now, there's no reason we would have to use Tetris Gym unless we wanted to do something special with that speedrun, but a lot of players do not have a regular Tetris cartridge. They only have Tetris Gym. And so I would want, like, if somebody, you know, had a speedrun record to be able to get it on speedrun.com, but they don't allow Tetris Gym to be used for it. So it's kind of like, I don't know, you don't have to, you know, have players post their great scores to speedrun.com, but it would be great if, like, people could feel like, oh, I just set a record. So maybe speedrun is something we need to track as a community apart from speedrun.com. It's bizarre that those sort of sites don't let communities set their own rules. Well, the argument is that speedrun Tetris is not part of the Tetris community. It's part of the speedrunning community. So the mods over there on speedrun.com are generally not part of the Tetris community. They are speedrunners and they have their own ideas about what should and shouldn't be allowed. Now, it's been proposed, like, well, why don't you put up a category extension that lets people use the Tetris Gym cartridge? But they don't want to do that either. So it's kind of run by people who are totally separate from the Tetris community. Is there a way to create a game Tetris Gym one? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, they have other fan games in there, so maybe if somebody wants to do it. Why do they allow MU speedruns but not Tetris Gym? I don't know. I mean, I can see the logic from it. It's like it's not the same game, but it really is the same game. And to me, as long as there's no additional information on the screen, then it's equivalent to NES Tetris. So, you know what? You know what's interesting? Like, well, no, I guess not. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to say that. But anyway, I don't have to. Like, you could still run a speedrun tournament with that. It just wouldn't be like, oh, if you broke the world record, it wouldn't be on speedrun.com. They would not allow it. On the other hand, it would be kind of like, it would be like a civil disobedience thing. Well, it's like the best player or the best scorer is not even allowed on the list because it's like, you know, it's accepted by the Tetris community, but not by the arbitrary speedrun community. So I don't know. That could possibly drive a conversation if that were to happen. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do it. 150 for Bluescuti, 161 for Pixelandy. Scooty missed the elevated triple. Everyone has the skip triple because you forgot this is no bar syndrome. Yeah, it does happen for sure. Now, sometimes, you know, it is right to use a long bar not to get the Tetris and instead to fix the stack. So undoubtedly that could be true here as well. But I definitely feel like there are times when it's like, yeah, they probably should have taken the triple. Like, well, then again, what do I know? You know, I don't know what I have to do with anything having to do with Masters. I should stick to community tier 1 and lower, really. 178 for Bluescuti, 186 for Pixelandy. There's a system to request a game to be added. Yeah, if somebody wants to spearhead that, that would be amazing. Like, why not? I don't know what the justification would be to leave it out. And if the justification is, well, it's already too similar to the NES Tetris games, it's like, well, okay, we'll tell that to the speedrun.com Tetris mods. 214 for Bluescuti, 214 for Pixelandy. But anyway, I would like to do some sort of speedrun event. I'm not sure what it would be, whether it would be something that's already tracked on speedrun.com or something that's kind of updated. Because right now I think the categories are like 0 to 19 speedrun, and we actually had to get that added because CTWC was doing that. That was not in the original thing, if I remember correct, if I'm not making up facts. And then they have a 0 to 300K speedrun. $274 Bluescuti, $258 Andy. Scooty gets a triple. Oh, Burb, I'm devastated. I'm wrecked for the day. No, I'm fine. Thank you, but I'm fine. Like my... I am a stable person with regard to that kind of stuff. I'm very distracted. That's the only issue, is I'm distracted by stuff like that. But as far as my sense of self, that is untouchable. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. Gosh darn it. All right, well, people don't like me, but they tolerate me, so that's all that's needed. 324 Pixelandy, 344 Bluescuti. Oh my God, Danny likes me. Well, there you go. It's all been worth it. Thanks, Danny. 370 for Scooty. 350 for Andy. Is it with 39 kill screen? Yes, there is a 39 super kill screen. So Scooty into level 29 at 389. Andy still with 8 lines to go. Scooty's broken the 400K barrier. All right, guys. You can chill out. All right, Scooty trying to uncover. He's set up for one. Gets it. 426. Andy's in. And a little bit past. He's at 414 on 29. This might be the highest scoring combined game so far with like 2 active players. Like forgetting Mullins, this might be it. Scooty 464. He's exceeded his qualifier. The world record, I think, is 575. That's as far as we know. Or as far as I know. Somebody else might know more. All right, Andy bringing this down. He's at 460. Bluescuti, 500,000. Andy fighting this board back down. Scooty is open for one. Gets it. 529 for Bluescuti. Scooty is open and waiting and skimming and getting. And that's going to be a top out for Pixelandy. Bluescuti mulling it out, please. Please mulling it out. Scooty is set up and gets one. 575. And I think that's the world record. And Scooty trying to fight to stay alive. He got more points, but I think that's a world record. 587. 587,000. It's recorded. That is the highest recorded score in no bars, infinite drought ever. So GG's to you, Bluescuti. It only took a world record to get to this decider. So Bluescuti is good. What the heck? Was a free 600K though. I know it was a free 600K, but he couldn't get the pieces. Couldn't get the pieces. Scooty cannot stop getting world records. What the heck? My goodness gracious. Scooty says, bro, this world record is so unoptimized. Yeah, mostly because no one's ever going to play this again until like a year from now. But wait, he had 5 world records yesterday? What were his world records yesterday? What did I miss? What did I miss yesterday? I missed a lot. Oh, he had a 40 million? I didn't see that. Yeah, I was away. I was doing stuff. He got a 40 million yesterday? No. Did he get the rebirth? Overall, 19 start lines, post transition, post transition. He got to 235 yesterday. Rebirth plus like 117 levels. I had no idea. I would have mentioned it. I had no idea. I take one day off and this is what happens. Oh God. Holy crap. Wow. Oh, this is decider time. I was wondering why you hadn't brought it up. I assumed I missed it. No, I had no idea. I didn't know. I didn't know. Fractal nap through it. Holy moly. Oh, I thought Vandy didn't mention it because we were keeping the November immersion. Guys, I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right, let's go ahead and get them started. It's Pixelandy and Bluescuti, your new No Bars world record holder. And the winner of this one single solitary game will advance to the semifinals in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Vandy making fun of Darth Bunny for the "Are there no bars?" And then he asked, "What did Scooty do yesterday?" Guys, what did I do yesterday? What did I do yesterday? What was I doing? Well, I had stuff I had to do. I did one stream. Was this after the stream I did yesterday? Didn't I do a stream yesterday? What year is it? Anyway, yeah, November immersion, guys. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. I did do a stream yesterday. Okay, good. Yeah, nothing. Everything's fine. The world record is 29.7 million by Dog Playing Tetris. Only 2 players have gotten rebirth. What? 29.4, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. 29.4. Oh, you're, because I don't even know what the second best score is. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm floored. And then he's got to play this, right? You know, it's like kind of a come down. It's like, oh, I got to play with no bars now? Oh, crap. 49,000 Pixelandy, 46,000 Bluescuti. He had the world record before leaving the 800 lines level. He went so aggro, it's a great watch. Is that a cat causing problems? I feel like I feel like there's a cat causing problems. Cat ruining Tetris. $78,000 Pixelandy, $86,000 Bluescuti. Both of these players are already in the semifinals of No Cap November. So now they're on opposite sides of the bracket, so the only way you're going to see them is if they both get to the finals, which of course is possible. So Andy in a bit of a concern mode here. Bluescuti's board is odd looking, but neither player with the best board at the moment. All right, Andy bringing it down. Scooty trying to. And there's a triple for Scooty, 126. All right, Scooty with a triple and a good board now. $171 Scooty, 142 Andy. Players are essentially one burn away from getting into 19. Scooty set up with a deep channel here. Could use a bunch of J pieces. There's one. Scooty makes a gap on the board. There's another. Not going to be set up now. 193 for him. 159 for Pixelandy. Okay, he's going to open up that middle. Level 20 now. 21. Tetris is worth 6,300 or 6,600. 181 Andy, 215 Scooty. Shane Lightning says, I was thinking, where the hell is the Longbards? They are getting droughted. LOL. Yeah, where are they? Seems like every time Scooty orients that well one direction, the other piece comes, the opposite piece comes out. All right, it's coming down here to 238. He's setting up center. He set up for one more with a J, gets it. 256 for him, 201 for Pixelandy. We do have another match that is scheduled to start 13 minutes ago, so we will get right into that one, by the way. That is going to be Meme versus Cobra. What's up, Cobra? Now, normally we start matches, 12 minutes after the, or try to drop pieces 12 minutes after the top of the hour. So it shouldn't be that late. All right, Scooty 297. Andy with a clean board. And Scooty is set up. There's one. He's set up for another if he can get it. No, he's going to chop it down. Nerdiful says, I don't know what the players think about this stupid Tetris, but it's been really enjoyable to watch. Very interesting. Yeah, I think, it's mixed. Some players like it. Some players don't. It's okay. $353 for Scooty. He's on 29 now. $295 Pixel Andy. It's fun but chopped. Yeah, that's seems to be like the the average. If you average all of the opinions, somewhere around fun but chopped. All right, Scooty sets up, gets one. 380, 325 for Pixel Andy. He's on level 30 now. Level 31 triples are worth 9,600. So Scooty ahead by, 7 triples. There's another one, Scooty. Is there a super kill screen on this? Yes, level 39 is a kill screen. $453 for Scooty. Got 40 lines to go until the super kill screen kicks in. He's at 462. Andy is back by 10 lines. Triple for Scooty, 474. It's like it's going right to the end. And Bluescuti really just kind of in a position where he just needs to keep adding points. And Pixel Andy really just needs to start knocking down triples. $515 again here. Bluescuti with a 500K plus. 528. No, so triples here are going to be worth like, 11,000 plus now. So he's got 4 more available if he goes no burns, and he's not going to go no burns. And in fact, he's going to top out at 533. So Andy needs like 5 of them, 4 of them. And no, that is not going to happen. And Pixel Andy is going to top out. So Bluescuti with back-to-back 500Ks in Game 4 and Game 5 to overcome a 2-1 advantage in the match from Pixel Andy. From Pixel Andy. And Bluescuti is good and will be moving on to the semifinals of Stupid Tetris Monthly. And let us show this person here. That's the wrong color, but we're gonna fix everything. All right, what is this? The green bracket, and it should say Stupid Tetris name is Bluescuti. There you go. There he is. Bluescuti is your Vandy Tetris. That's not Vandy Tetris. What is that? Where did that come from? I don't know what this is. What is even going on here? There it is. Oh, it's should say Stupid Tetris. Stupid. There it is. That Tristop Pog emote always disturbs you? I don't know. Tristop is a handsome man. I don't know. I don't know what your problem is. So, so there he is. That's your winner of the green bracket, and he's yeah, he's quiet and he's still contemplating what he has achieved. So let's go ahead and report this one, and we'll get our next match set up immediately. So players, please make sure you're streaming and set up, and we'll get right into it. Bluescuti 3, Pixel 2. So yeah, huge decider. I mean, man, Bluescuti gets the world record. Back-to-back 500Ks, game 4, game 5 to come from behind in the match. I mean, it's the best match we've had in the tournament. So let me just check one thing here. Let's see. Goodbye, Scooty. Goodbye, Andy. So this is going to be... Here, let's show you the bracket real quick. Blurp. And, all right, let me set up that match. Decider, goodbye. Top 8. And then... Wait, why is it saying playable? Oh, it didn't... Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. Not sure why that happened. Oh, I guess it didn't report. Bluescuti 3, Andy 2, monthly Tetris. Submit. Okay, get it. Refresh. And good. There he is. Okay, so the next match is gonna be, let's run an ad real quick. While I'm doing this, we're not delaying the match. I'm just running the ad while I do this. Meme will be streaming on my account. Okay, got it. Thank you, Hufferlarphagus. So this should be 4 versus 5, right? So 4 versus 5. All right, we'll set our cameras up. Get our players old. Let's see, these are locked. Locked. HUFFULUFUGUS_. Oh, it's meme, everybody. Oh my God. Wow. Meme has become a billy goat. All right. All right, let me set up the stencils a little bit off. We're fixing it. Yeah, continue to play. I just need to fix stencil because I think this is like a temporary setup, so it's not. Now you can see. I mean, guys, stencil. I mean, you're not blaming them here because they're at a temporary setup. So you can see right now, right? Stencil is off because that top. This is stencil lessons with your old pal, right? This needs to be ready. Transform. Crop the top, right? We're cropping the top so you can barely see that highlight, right? And cropping the bottom so you can barely see that highlight, just like that. And then bring it down like this, and then just smush it from left to right. That should be very close. Yeah, that's like pretty good. All right, good enough. Easy. Did it pretty much by hands. Look at that. All right, so that's one. And it's Cobra, so we'll probably have to do the other one. Let's just check. Cobra. Let me see your stencil. Let me see it. I don't trust it. All right. That's not bad. It's not bad. I will fix it up a little bit. I got to plus it up. Anybody else watch Sandwiches of History? On YouTube? So I'm obsessed with saying plus it up now. Become like one of my top 10 favorites. All right, then we'll fix camera and then we'll be all good. You've seen Hoagies of the Future? Oh man, I'm like right on that. All right, so here's Kobe, brah. All right, Kobe's here. Camera, meme, Tetris house. Yeah, I love Sandwiches of History because all the videos are, he posts every day and it's a new sandwich from like an old cookbook from like the 1910s every day. And he rates it and it says how he improve it, by which he means plus it up. And it's good. And the videos are under 3 minutes. That's really good. All right, my players, it is time. We are past the time we should have started. So in the interest of getting us back on track, Tasting History with Max Miller is a great channel, as well as Townsend's if you like to check out historical foods. All right, I'll check them out. I'm going to open my YouTube right now. I'm going to add them. I have like one YouTube channel, which is like I only put like the essential stuff on there. And then I've got a YouTube channel, which is total slop or account. And I just add anything that I have any potential interest in, and I'll add anything. All right, Townsend's. All right, let me watch that. All right. All right, looks like both players are ready. Meme versus Cobra are trying to get into the semifinals. The winner will take that blue spot in match 29 and face the winner of Peak versus O in the semifinals. That's to be determined a little bit later. Let's get them started, though. Game number 1 of this top 8 match, me versus Cobra in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. They started off with blue pieces. Now, the players do not have same piece sets in this mode. Stupid Tetris Monthly, no bars is what we are playing. Players do not receive any bars on the competition cartridge that we use, though. Eliminating the bars means you can't use same piece sets, at least in this iteration of it. Maybe someday in the future we can, but that's okay. So the bars have been removed. That means no Tetrises are available. Triples become the most valuable line clear at level 18. They're worth 5,700 points. And the only pieces remaining that you can make triples with are L's and J's. L's on the right side, J's on the left side. Super kill screen is in effect for this one, so players at level 39, they will run into a super kill screen. If it's not on, then we'll just stop counting your score. On the left side of your screen, it is meme. I always want to say hell yeah, but I won't do that. I don't want to do that. So meme seed number 4 qualified in with a 519,000. That was the average of her best 2 games played with no bars in 1 hour. Meme in the November premiere poll was ranked number 4. Now, I don't know what the December poll will bring because it's still November, so I have no idea. But as far as November is concerned, Meme is the number 4 ranked player. Meme is one of the game crashers and has an overall PB. Of course, I was not around yesterday, so maybe this has changed too, but has an overall PB of 13.2 million. And I think that's a top 5 score still. 56,000 for Meme, 64,000 Cobra. Meme has played in a bunch of regionals over the last couple of years and won a bunch of them too. Minnesota, Detroit, Genesis, Kansas City, and Milwaukee. Also high finishes in Philadelphia and Columbus. Was third place in CTWC's North American Dash Championship Jonas Cup last year. And Meme also made it to the finals of Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event for the first time ever last month, by which I mean October is last month. So she made it into the finals for the first time ever. She's been in the semifinals a bunch of times, including a streak of 5 months in a row in the semifinals. And Meme, with a pretty high qualifier. She defeated Zach Gameswell in the round of 16 to make it here to the top 8. 84,000 Meme, 90,000 for Cobra on the right side. It is Cobra seed number 5 from the USA. Also qualified in with a 500K plus 502. And in the November premiere poll, Cobra was ranked number 12. Cobra has an overall PB. Last I checked now, things are moving very quickly in Classic Tetris, but 5.28 million. That's about a top 16 score if it were on the leaderboard that I looked at, which it wasn't. Cobra was the winner of the Boston Tea Parody event in 2025. That was the second year that event has been run and was the winner of that one. Also the winner of the last ever, or at least for now, the last Challenger circuit we have done. That was in November of 2024, won that one. Top 4 in our Lone Star Championship in 2024, had his best run at CTWC this year, which also Meme did too, actually. Meme was the runner-up in CTWC's gold bracket in 2025. So yeah, Cobra with his best run at CTWC happening this year, top 8. Also top 16 in Mega Masters. That was his best run in that tournament as well. 139 for Cobra, 146 for Meme. Now, Cobra, I spent an identical number of lines introducing you. 55 lines approximately. 58 lines, something like about that. So hopefully that meets with your approval. 157 Meme, 153 for Cobra. All right, Cobra approves. Zempro says, everyone pull up to Boston Tea Parody if you don't hate me and my efforts, January 3rd and 4th. Yeah, is there a link for anything there? Is there any kind of link? No, probably not. But I think quals are open for it. All right, Meme is the first one into 19 at 175. Cobra is in at 172, so pretty close. Triples on level 19 are worth 6,000. They're going to go up 300 points every level increase. The level increases when the colors change, which is nice. Cobra just beat SV in the CTL playoffs in a banger of a match. All right. Well, GG's Cobra. I'm glad, Cobra on a day when he had CTL and CTM, was on time. Amazing. 207 for Cobra, 199 for Meme. Uh-oh. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Cream Soda flavor. It's really good. Oh boy, Cobra gonna take that triple down and a double. Gonna knock this stack down a little bit. Should help. $243 Cobra, $254 Meme. Cobra waiting, skimming, getting the triple. $253. Martris loves cream soda, apparently. It is good. This Dr. Pepper and cream soda zero, excellent. I should make a kind of a progression of my favorite drinks. For a couple of years, it was white grape Snapple. That was in college. $299 for Cobra, $305 for Meme. Wait, you've never tried cream soda before? Oh, I thought you were saying it was the nectar of the gods. Oh, you're being ironic. Lori says, having a beer and watching this before a nap. Well, presumably you are not on call, so yeah, enjoy that nap. Heinstein thinks cream soda is disgusting. Oh, well, I beg to differ. 337 Cobra, 344 Meme, and we are now in the 29 phase on Cobra's side. 348. Zevia root beer is the best zero sugar soda, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I can get kind of sick of Zevia, though. Like, if I have too much of it, I just kind of don't want to have anymore, which I guess is good. 370 for Cobra, 382 for Meme. Heinstein doesn't like chocolate or seafood either. Oh, man. Doctor says, seriously, no one got the Jacksepticeye cream soda reference? I don't know what you're saying. read a book, okay? 423 Meme, 410 for Cobra. This is a pretty high-scoring match right here, already in game one. This is a banger. Both players could maybe exceed their qualifiers here. See how they do here. 447 Cobra, 455 Meme. It is super close. There's a triple for Meme. 466 into the lead. Cobra gonna basically tie it up with a triple right there. And oh, he skims. He's going to have to knock this down. A double line dependence. So he's, oh no, that's going to be a top out for Cobra at 472. Meme at 484. If you want to mullen it out, certainly go right ahead. Nowhere to put the Z pieces, Cobra. Yeah, that was rough. So Meme gets a 496, or is at 496, has taken game one. She can mullen it out if she wants to. Cobra, why'd you skim instead of taking the triple? Yeah, was that a triple? I didn't want to say, I almost said it, but I wasn't quite sure. Was that a triple that he passed on? I was curious about that. And then I was like, well, no, I must have gotten it wrong because, you know, I'm an idiot. It definitely was. Oh, you did not know how to count? That happens a lot in this. And Meme with the 546. Can she get two more triples? There's a double, a single, and no, she's just going to add whatever she can get. 558, amazing score. My goodness, that is a great score. What was memes? What were her qualifiers? 528 and 510. Is that a PB at this or no? Because your quals were 528 and 510. So wow, holy moly. That might be PB. I mean, that's really good. That's really, really good. She had 570 if the right piece came. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, this 600K is going to fall.
Meme, you just got seat checked.
You got to go on low bars mode. Low bars. Imagine getting seed checked. Imagine getting seed checked in a mode with no same piece sets. What the heck? Oh my God, you'll never live it down. All right, looks like both players already. Meme is up 1 game to none. Game number 2, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, Lobars. So we do have another Stupid Tetris monthly match after this one. That is going to be Peak versus O, and that will set our semifinals bracket. $28,000 for Meme, $24,000 Cobra as we get underway. In game number 2, big scores for both of our players. Meme almost, Meme within shouting distance of the previous world record, which was broken in the match before this one. Bluescuti got that. Was it a 587, guys? Do we know? Do we remember exactly what it was? YouTube chat is calling Lori mom now. I mean, yeah, you're kind of a chat mom. I think you're a chat mom. Yeah, she's firm but caring, right? Scooty's like a 578. $76,000 Meme, $79,000 Cobra. So it's fit 587,800 for Scooty. Darth Bunny says, if J pieces were more common here, then left well would be more optimal strats. Yeah, I mean, J pieces are very slightly more common. I think someone said you would get like 6 more J pieces under normal Tetris RNG for, from an 18th start to like level 39, something like that. But does that offset the disadvantage of having to one, just rewire your Tetris brain to the left well stacking, but also I still think right well is still the best given the way the pieces spawn, right? Isn't it still the best way to stack, just even neutral RNG wise? Like, don't you have to five tap some pieces over to the left side? Depending on how you rotate them? I don't know. So I don't think that effect is, slightly more J's would offset that. Darth Bunny says you can also do more spins to the right well. Yeah, that's true too. So it doesn't offset the advantages of right well. Chen says, "Hi Vandy, my source of joy." All right, well you need to calm down on that. That's for sure. O says left well forces all 5 taps. You can 4 tap plenty for right well. 139 Cobra, 143 for meme. All right, you guys are ridiculous. All right, Cobra going to triple into 19 at 187. Very good transition. Meme looking for the triple. Not going to get one before. She's going to try to fix here. 183 Meme, 196 Cobra. Triple Cobra 211. Madelsberger wants Smart Tetris Monthly, where you have to do like math problem in between every Tetris. Well, I don't even think I'd be good enough for community tournament in that one. Is there like a baby tournament? $251 Cobra, 241 Meme. Level 23. Sudoku Tetris Monthly. Yeah, you have to complete a Sudoku in between every piece. Triple Cobra, another one, 285, 265 Meme. You had an idea of cubing Tetris where you need to solve Rubik's Cube while playing Tetris? I think that happened. I think people have done that. That's a thing already. So you should join that. 306 Cobra, 296 Meme. Players approaching level 29. Triples will be worth 9,000. And they are neck and neck. They are just a couple of thousand points apart. And Cobra's in. Meme is in. High board. Meme was set up temporarily, had to knock it down. Still very close, 6,000 points apart, like 1 or 2 lines apart, really close. Oh, Meme's board is a mess, so she's got to fix it. She can, but this is going to be tough. And no, pieces aren't going to allow it. Cobra going to take game 2 and tie up this match. GG's. Cobra, if you want to mull him out, you can. Triples on 33. Worth 10,200. So you'd be 14 triples off of the world record. 14 times 3 is 42. So if he can triple out, maybe it'd be a little fewer triples because they go up in value, but okay. You have an ad? I didn't run an ad. That's Twitch running the ad. I didn't do it. Who are you, Cobra 6731? Oh, I can't gift. You can only gift it. I can't gift it specifically. I was trying to just type in a quick gift sub, but you have to go into the whole thing, and I'm not on that screen. All right, no more ad. All right, looks like both players are ready. Game number 3. Let us get them underway. Meme 1, Cobra 1, no bars, November. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. PP Power Party says, I got an ad tooth. It was Wendy's, which looked pretty tasty. And then I had a Foot Locker one. They look even tastier. That is not weird at all. Colin gifted a tier 1 sub to Cobra. Thank you, Colin. Now, don't get in trouble in your household. We can't, we appreciate this, Colin, but if you're going to get in trouble, you bought a Twitch gift card? Oh my God. Colin's hiding money now. So yeah, if you just go to Target and buy a Twitch gift card, they don't know what you bought. You know, they just, oh yeah, okay, you went to Target. What'd you get? Oh, I got some groceries and underwear and an air fryer. Okay, perfect. Wife sees the charge and thinks it was a Christmas present for her. Oh, that's smart. My goodness. Listen, whatever he can contribute, and by whatever means, I'm fine with, you know. So that's his problem. That's not my problem. 61,000 Cobra, 55,000 for meme. Vandy endorses subterfuge. I'm not endorsing it. I'm just saying it's none of my business. Oh, look at all those jokers behind meme right now. They're all dressed up in their winter clothes, going outside. Or are they coming home? Is that Wallband doing a Rubik's Cube? Wallband. People are trying to win a championship here, okay? $74,000 meme, 82. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Marktra's not exactly. They have like a little Friendsgiving thing that they do. $87,000 for meme, 95,000 Cobra. You're okay, PP Power Party. $117 meme, 120 Cobra. Right, so I mean, they've been about 10,000 points apart, like for nearly the entire game. So yeah, still super close. You know, about a triple and a half apart. 151 Cobra, but back by 5 lines, and there's another one, 156. Meme is into 19, now into 20, 189. Meme now in the lead by a small amount. Although Cobra kind of with a pace lead a little bit as Meme is burning. And Cobra clean and triples. Takes a small lead back. And there's a triple for me, 242. So it is like neck and neck. Colin says, man, this matchup is really good. It really is. 260 meme, 246 Cobra. Level 24, triples worth 7,500. Sora Canis says, this drought is getting kind of ridiculous. It really is.
Why hasn't the commentator mentioned the drought yet? We need a drought counter.
Demagogo Waffles says, would a center well be ideal here for the J and L pieces to both fit triples? Not exactly, because your well still has to be oriented one way or the other. And so like maintaining that well and trying to manage it like left and right still also costs some burns. So, I mean, it could be something you're more comfortable with, but I don't think there's any inherent advantage. All the disadvantages of center wells still obtain. $346 for Meme now, 322 for Cobra. And oh no, that's going to be a top out for Meme at 350. The chase down target for Cobra is 351. That is 2 triples and change. 351 is the target. Now just a triple away. Does not obviously have to get it by way of the triple. Can just single and double this out. And there is the 351 and more. Lori has gifted 5 memberships to viewers on YouTube. Lori, thank you so much for doing that. Cobra is going to go up 2-1. And the recipients are Techno Viking 82 and Haidini. Oh, 82nd Haidini. Reinbold Family, Liam Wynn. Althalis. So congratulations. Thank you again, Laurie. Very kind. All right, players doing a little warm up. Why are they not getting Tetrises? Are they stupid? Well, that's neither here nor there, Trap Zone. That's up for you to decide. They're not getting Tetrises, though, because it's no bars November. You haven't seen one max out today? My 5 taps are cooked right now. Oops. Well, you're winning. All right. Thanks again, Laurie. Appreciate that. You've been so kind and generous. I don't know how you keep on giving. There you go. Sing a little Natalie Merchant for you, Laurie. I'm bound to thank you for it. Shana na 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 na. All right, let's go. All right, it's game number 4. Meme and Cobra are ready to play. Let's go. Meme trying to tie it up. Force of deciding game number 5. Cobra looking to win right now. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. That was odd. Yeah, well, I had to serenade you, Lori. That's what you see. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Like, that's like a punishment. Maybe that's the new thing. Maybe like if players are gonna like warm up or take breaks, I just sing until they get back, and this will encourage them to move swiftly from one game to the next. Oh, yeah, I have to. I'm taking a request now. Apparently, these are the days that. Who is that? 10,000 Maniacs. Is that what that is? Natalie Merchant. Stan in chat. $37,000 meme. 17,000 Cobra. So I think for a moment there, I don't want to say perfect, but Meme was very, very efficient. Remember, triples on this stage are worth 5,700 points. And I think she might have started off with almost entirely triples. Like she was through like 30, 33 lines, something like that. And had like 57,000 points. So very efficient so far. Pacifist Enraged says the players don't have the same build order. If by the same piece sets, unfortunately, no, not in this version. This is a mode that is on a training and competition ROM hack of the game, and in that mode, it's considered a training mode. So they didn't really put same piece sets. They didn't think it would be a competition mode, but we're making it a competition mode, and that means if we're going to do that, we have to trade off and not have same piece sets. So, you know, these are best of 5 games, and we do find that, you know, generally speaking, the players who are winning the matches are the ones who are outperforming the other player, generally speaking, although there have been some close ones. So I'm not going to say there's no effect at all, but it was either, you know, do it with different pieces or not do it, and I opted to do it. $110 for Meme, $100 for Cobra. Yeah, long bar dependency is not actually that bad because, I mean, depending on how it's constructed, you can turn it into a triple ready well a lot of times fairly easily with just a couple of burns. So obviously if it's up high, it becomes very difficult because then you don't have any burns, but Darth Buddy says, I feel like not having SPS isn't that bad. Yeah, it's definitely not bad. It's not that bad. I mean, it would be better to have it, but it's not that bad. Best of 5 really does mitigate some of the variance, or a good chunk of it anyway. If this were best of 3, Like it was back in the old days of CTM where like just regular Masters was best of 3, no same piece sets. I mean, that's brutal. You could definitely see the effects of it, but best of 5, you do have a little bit of a, you know, you can weather a bad game like RNG wise and still come back and win. 169 for Meme through 111. This is a big pace. O says if it was best of 3, I would have defeated Nenu in my debut. Well, yeah, that's why we had to make it best of 5. Oh, we can't have you beating Nenu. Okay. I mean, clearly that would exposed all the flaws in the system. Okay, so we had to make it best of 5. All right, there's a triple for Meme, 188. Here's another triple for Meme. And Cobra is in. He's like at 150 something. And Meme is in at 202. So 200 transition on 19 is like almost a god tier transition. Anything 200 and above is excellent. It's like roughly equivalent to 600k plus if you're playing normal Tetris. L Trap Zone says, I remember when I first got Masters level qual, Mudu said, are we convinced the qualifying system is broken yet? That's precious. What a precious memory that must be for you. He was streaming the other day. He was doing 1.2 DAS attempts. 235 for Meme, 202 for Cobra. And then I put him on the Vandy challenge, and then I frustrated him for like an hour and a half. Vandy challenge is like getting a DAS max out from a 700k level 23 transition trainer start. So it's just like a little warm-up drill or a practice drill I do for myself, and I'm like, hey, do it. If you're gonna get a 1.2, you should be able to do this easily. And it was like, it took him an hour and a half. $231 for Cobra, 274 for Meme. What's up, Poet? 291 Meme. There is a triple for Cobra. That's going to help open up that left side. We can now start attacking that. It's only going to be a double. 263 Cobra, 309 for Meme, level 25. That's like roughly a level 25 max out. There's a triple Meme, 340. Cobra's pace good, 295. Into level 28. All right, so Meme now into 28. We're going to open up the right side. Well, good pieces here. This is kind of a tough board state up high here. There's a triple Meme. Cobra's into 29. Oh no, that left side for me. This is going to be really bad. And that is going to be a top out for Meme at 375. The target for Cobra, he's got a long time, is 376. 375, 700. That is what it is. So Cobra's got a while to try and chase this down. If he can do it, he's into the next round. Oh, no. And that is going to be a top out for Cobra, and Meme is going to hang on and tie it up and force a deciding game number 5. What is this stream delay? I don't know. I can try to refresh again. Let me refresh these again. I don't know why. I mean, Meme was still alive when you topped out. Oh, well, I guess that didn't affect it. You still want your maple cider? I thought didn't we have a maple cider? But there's no Canadians. I guess you've earned a maple cider. Let's go ahead and get these players started. We'll see what I can do. Let's put up the normal decider. Meme and Cobra, game number 5. Winner goes to the semifinals. 3-2-1 Tetris. All right, so game number 5. All right, this is just for Lori. Listen, you get 5 subs, like multiple streams in a row. You get a maple cider, okay? That's it right there. I told you guys I have a price, you know? All right, here it is. Yeah, decider. Winner goes to the semifinals. We don't know who the other semifinalists will be on this top half of the bracket. The other side of the bracket is set. It's going to be Scooty versus Knight. And it'll either be Meme and Cobra, Meme or Cobra, and then the winner of Peak versus Chef O, which is scheduled to start basically right at the end of this one. Isn't the maple cider only there for Canadians matches? Yes. But, you know, Laurie is the chat mom over on YouTube, and she's a Canadian. So we gifted a bunch of subs today and yesterday, and this is in honor of our good pal, Laurie. And it's Stupid Tetris Monthly, so who cares? 60,000 Meme, 76,000 Cobra. Wallbant is also upstairs. He's our token Canadian. Well, you got to have one. 75,000 for Meme, 99. Now 105 for Cobra after a triple. So yeah, as soon as this one concludes, we will have O versus Peak. Nice little S-spin there for a meme. She's set up for one. Looking for that red L piece. Nope, has to set back up. Which song from Flex Style is this? Right now we're playing the remix album, Perfect Getaway. And this is Metro Reflections. $158 Cobra, $144 meme. Triple meme. Cobra into 19 at like 172. There's a triple. But meme back right now by 18,000 points, 7 lines, something like that. We've got until 29 at this speed. Speed will increase. Then we'll have until 39. Good board here. Cobra. Meme's gonna have to clean up after a misdrop. All right, Cobra with a board. Bringing it down. All right, trying to get established here for a triple. He was set up for one real quick, could have gotten it, but didn't get the piece. All right, Cobra just trying to keep this open. And he's going to knock down a double, bring this stack down. He's set up for a triple if he can get the piece. Needs the L. It's green. But yeah, ended up having to get out a triple contention there. He's set up for it. There we go. The blue L. No early shift of the T. Cobra's gonna have to recover. Meme is back by still about 17,000 points, board high. But she's knocking it down. So both players really kind of around, you know, mid stack. Oh, there's a triple. Meme 260. Triples on 26 and 27. Well, I guess on 27, they're worth 8,400. So it's about a 2 triple lead for Cobra right now. It's also 8 lines ahead. There's a triple Cobra, 307. And Cobra looking to get established. And it's got one burn to go until 29, so this is going to be kind of rough here. Oh no, that left side. He's going to have to knock this down. He's trying to just down stack here, get whatever points he can. All right, it's a 330 top out for Cobra. Chase down is 331. So Meme is a triple away and could just single and double this out. And that is going to do it. Meme is going to take this one 3 games to 2. And Cobra, you played great, but you ran into Meme. Congratulations, Cobra. You got into the top 8. Should get you into the prize phase. I know you wanted to go further, but it's also, you know, the other prize is you don't have to play this ever again. So GG's, Cobra. Good to have you. And Meme, we'll watch her play it out a little bit. We do have another stream that we got to get to, but we'll watch her mulling it out. I'll go ahead and report this. 3-2. All right, there's Meme. And there is Meme, your stupid Tetris monthly blue bracket winner. GG's to the memester. All right, there's a whole bunch of y'all right there. There you go. Oh my God, what a winner. It's Meme. Look, oh my God, they're all sitting down. They all want to feel like a bracket winner. Oh, there's Aaron. Congrats, Aaron. You're a bracket winner. Trap Zone L is actually literally playing Tetris now. All right, here comes everybody. Everybody wants to be a winner. All right, oh, look at that. Oh my God, that sick dog bone controller. What the heck? So sick. Oh, it's like a what? There's like cushion. What are they doing? Oh my God, everybody's there. They're all there. All right, we're gonna switch over to our next thing. Let me just report this. We'll show you the bracket. Oh, what's he doing? He's playing dog bone. Oh my God, it's too good. All the stars are here. Wallbant is here. Zempro is here. Oh my God, Aaron is here. All right, so there's your bracket. We're gonna do the last one, Peak versus O. Oh, and then all right, we got everybody's here. All the stars are here. All right, I gotta swap this over at some point. Okay. All right, you want the deer count? All right, we're running late. So I gotta do the next one. I gotta run an ad real quick. All the stars are here. Okay, so goodbye number 4, goodbye number 5, and then hello 8 and 17. All right, so 17 and 8. All right, just give me 1 minute, guys. I just need to I need literally 60 seconds to just take care of something. I'll fix the stream. We'll do all that. But I do need a minute. All right, y'all can warm up. I'll fix the cams in a sec, but just give me a minute. Be right back. All right, I am back. I just need to set up the match here and fix cams. Peak, I think that's probably the view we're getting from Peak. So we're actually in good shape. All right, here it is. STM No Bar November. This is the yellow and orange bracket. We're going to play down to a semi-finalist. It's going to be O versus Peak. Let's get him counted down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. There it is. O. I feel like I should refresh them, but we'll see what happens. That's good enough. On the left side of your screen, it's O seed number 8 from Australia, where it's summer right now, by the way. O qualified into this tournament with a 402,000. That was the average of his best 2 no bars games played in a 1 hour qualifying period. O has got an overall PB last I checked at 2.11 million. That's a top 50 score. And in November was ranked number 23 in the Premier Poll, a ranking of Tetris players across both competitive open and DAS play styles. You can find the full rankings over at premierpoll.com. Premier with an E at the end of the word. And I'm coughing and dying right now. That Dr. Pepper went down the wrong pipe. I think I got a lawsuit. Anyway, O is a former Future Circuit winner. That was back in September of 2022. Has also finished in the semifinals in our Masters event. Did that back in March of 2023. 53,000 for O, 54,000 for Peak. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Van Willer, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. O is also a 3-time Mega Masters player. And as far as I know, has never played in a live event. Is that true? On Liquipedia, it says no live events. Now, I know not everything's in Liquipedia. But anyway, O has played a bunch in Classic Tetris League. Played in some of the Hydrant Dude Any tournament kind of deals. Classic Tetris Wars Battle Royale tournaments. Also played in No Cap November this month. O was kind of away from CTM stuff for a while. Last time he had played was in May of 2025 before coming back for No Cap November. On the right side, it's Peak seed number 17 from the USA, by the way, USA. I emphasize. 112 here for O, 110 for Peak. Peak qualified in with a 337,000, seed number 17, and defeated number 1 seed Evesy in the round of 16. Peak had to start all the way back in round 1 because he was finished just outside the top 16 in qualifying. Defeated F1 champion and then Jati, and then Evesy, our number 1 seed. And now is here in the round of 16. You've seen Peak at Space City Regional. You've seen him in the one-day tournaments that Pumpy Heart runs. He's one of the few players that have played in all 4 Mega Masters going back to 2022. Also played in Mega Dasters this year. Has played a bunch in our Das Masters tournaments. And has finished as high as the top 4, which he did in August of 2024. Also multiple top 8 finishes in that. Played also in our STM No Next Box a few months back. Top 16 of that one. Went out against Dylan. And of course, Peak, one of the principals over at Classic Tetris League, running the YouTube over there. And of course, a streamer for them. 158 for Peak, 168 for O. The game is Tetris, but with no long bars. That means Tetrises are off the table. Triples are remaining as the highest scoring line clear available to these players. You can score them only with L's or J's. If you're set up on the right well, it's an L. If you're set up on the left well, it's a J. Set up in the middle, it depends. Peak is in to 19 at 181. O is in at 192. Triples here are worth 6,000 points on 19. And they'll increase 300 points every level increase. So now they're 6,300. At no point are they worth 6,700. All right, 210 for O, 202 for Peak. We're only like, 10, 15 minutes behind schedule. I thought we'd actually be ahead of schedule. Silly me. Mino Floof says, hey, Vandy, thank you so much for all the warm commentary. Go through some stuff here and watching this cheers you up all. I'm glad I could be of service. Thank you, Mino Floof, for hanging out. 221 for Peak, 227 for O. Level 22, triples are worth 6,900. Players here do not get the same piece sets, don't have the ability to do that in this mode. But the best of 5 match should mitigate some of the luck. Yeah, we are pretty darn close. 7,500, 7,800 are what triples are worth right now. Level 25. So really just, a triple and change apart. There's a triple for Peak, 299. And O is on the down stack. Trying to anyway. Well, now this is a real dig. This is a crisis. Oh no, that left side. That is going to be a top out for O at 284. And Peak is good in game number 1. Thank you for the raid, the Cresp TV. Appreciate y'all. I don't think I have a shout out command, but go over to the Cresp TV. Do I have a shout out command? Yeah, I don't have that. But go over there. All right, so Peak at 365. Level 30 is pretty good pace, so if you want to mull it out a little bit, you can. Wait, how did you do that shout out? Who did that? How do you do that? Who did that? Oh, it's shout out? Oh. All right. Well, thank you, Commodore Friday. Oh, like Angry Bear. Oh my God. Oh, is so Angry Bear right now. 426 for peak through 34 is really, really good. His qualifier was 337. He definitely exceeded that in his games against Evesy. He's angry. Well, anyway, shout out Commodore Friday for teaching me how the shout out command works. Oh, I have to wait. I have to wait 55 seconds. Damn it, I tried. So that's a PB from Peak, 466. Nice. Everyone's PBing now. World record was broken earlier today. Bluescuti improving his own record and getting his first recorded record in this anyway. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's go game number 2. Peak up 1 game to none. 3-2-1 Tetris. How's it going, King's Man? Now we do have another set of matches to do. Those are slated to start in an hour and 50 minutes. 50 minutes. 1 hour and 50 minutes. Those are going to be top 16 and top 8 matches. It's going to be Dog versus Cole in the round of 16. The winner of that takes on Miles in the top 8. And after that match, we will have filled out finally here on November 37th. We will fill out our semifinals brackets for both of our tournaments. So it's 4:41 here in Texas. That is slated to start at 6:30. This match will certainly not take up that amount of time, so we will take the break in between the matches and go offline during that time. 38,000 for O, 33,000 for Peak. There's a nice little double. So looking for an L piece to fill out that board. And it's not going to come. So he's still cleaning. Now, Kingsman, is Peak your employee? I guess Kingsman is the owner of Classic Tetris League. Are you the owner of it, or are you just like a caretaking figurehead for it right now? Like you're the owner? Nah, Peak is like, come see, a little bit of this. I see something. Kind of a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Kinda, sorta. Or maybe Kingsman is like Peak's employee. Kingsman, why don't you give up on CTL? Give it over to Peak, all right? He's put the time in. You don't need to have 400 different Tetris organizations. Okay, one is enough. There's a triple for Peak, 86,107 for O. Oh, kind of a rough bunch of S's and Z's here, but Peak gonna muster a triple. And he's set up for multiples. Oh, no, it's going to have to go out of triple contention there. Just that one little thing. You really need that. You know, you need that column 8 is a critical column for how this all works. Right now, O in the lead, 133. Yeah, this is a pretty high, so he's just gonna have to try to chop down whatever he can. Set up for a triple. Have to settle for a double and block. You just can't seem to get that well-timed L when he's got the triple set up. It's always like one piece too early, one piece too late. So you're just kind of treading water. And there we go. There's a good triple that helps knock this back down, but he's kind of just where he started. Set up for another if he can get it. Nope. He's just kind of stuck in dig hell right here. There is a triple, 142, 159 for O. Asking if Peak is an employee is like asking if you sent Dan V a 1099. Well, Dan V is not a U.S. American, but, you know, Peak is a U.S. American. Ivan Lichkov says, I now understand how hard this mode actually is. Peak gonna bring this stack down very quickly, just in time for level 19. And they are super close. Into level 20 now. O is in at about 180. A little less than that, but close enough. There is a triple for O, 187. So same score, 8 lines apart. The S piece does not help that much to bring the right side down, to be honest. No, I mean, it can help you get established. And if you got the right setup, you can kind of get in a good rhythm with that S piece on the right side. You alternate those and L pieces, but you never quite get all that set up as neatly as you want to for as long as you want to. 204 for Peak, 215 for O. All right, Peak setup gets the triple, 213. I know I've been saying Tetris when I mean triple. It's just so hard not to do. For me. All right, Peak waiting. Still waiting, chopping. And yeah, just, you know, can't muster that triple. Just kind of deforms the stack just in time. Like over and over. All right, there we go. Triple Peak, 240, 256 for O. There's another one, and he's set up for one more. And there it is, triple Peak. So he's going to reestablish the well. He's set up, gets it, 266. Peak 294 now back really in the lead by about 16,000. It's about 2 triples. Level 27 triples worth 8,400. It'll be worth 9,000 on 29. Now Peak is ahead in lines by 10. So really does need to kind of keep tripling out if he can. Because, you know, level 29 not assured. I think Peak is rolling or can switch to rolling. If he's not, but I gotta imagine he's rolling now. I mean, look at the movement. Of course he is. That's not Das. All right, a little bit of a misdrop there with that S piece at a critical time. So this is going to be an awkward transition. And 336, 380, that is the top out. 337 is the target. And O would need to get, basically one triple would do it. And let's see if he can get it. There's a double. So he's going to try to just kind of do this out. He is rolling. And there it is. And O is going to take game number 2 and tie it up. So Lucas or Luca, is it Luca or Lucas? I never thought of that. Ask, what is the best score we've seen in this? Yeah, Bluescuti set the world record, improved his own record, got it to 587,000 today in his match. And I made the record. Okay, both players are good. What was once a best of 5, now best of 3. Game 3, O and Peak. LMNO Peak, 3-2-1 Tetris. What is happening in the chat? Ryan, you got left hanging on your Rickroll thing. Now, there's got to be a whole generation of like internet kids around the internet, like Gen Alpha kids. You don't even know what a Rickroll is. Like, we've gotten, like, it's been so long that there are kids who are not born. They're on the internet, they're interacting, they're doing stuff, they've got credit cards, they're buying stuff on Temu, but they don't know what a Rickroll is. Vandy, what are your thoughts on me getting left hanging? Yeah, I mean, I'm against it. And yet I'm powerless. We now only have Skibbity rolling? Oh my god. I was at Target today and I saw more Skibbity merchandise in the clearance section. You love to see it. Ryan with the 60 bits of Rick Astley gigantifying an emote and then gigantifying an Angry Bear emote. So thank you, Ryan. Was there a phantom tax? There was not a phantom tax. No. You could just buy it for the amount on the tag. But what did I hear? Did I hear that Michael Bay was in the process of somehow, like has the rights to the Skibbity Tetris movie? But somehow the creator of Skibbity Tetris like lost creative control of Skibbity Toilet, like lost creative control of Skibbity Toilet. Did I read that? And now Michael Bay basically owns it. Is that what I read on the internet? Vandy, say hello to Andrew Meep. Hello, Andrew Meep. What's up, Mohammed? Hello, Andrew. You're hearing that Skibbity Tetris movie rights would still be out there? They might. They might be. You want to make the Skibbity Tetris movie? You know, I wouldn't put it past the Tetris company right now to somehow do a Skibbity Tetris collab. I mean, they will collab with anything on anything except like a really good Tetris tournament besides CTWC, right? So I am sure Skibbity Tetris could absolutely happen. $112 for O, $121 for Peak. Where can you sign a petition against brain rot in Tetris? Wait, you don't like talking about all this 6-7 phantom tax skibbity whatever? I'm trying to be like, you know, hip and relevant for the kids, you know? We got to bring in the young people and talk about all their skibbity 6-7 whatever. $123 for O, $134 for Peak. Yeah, you got to pay the Skibbity Tetris tax, Mino. Hello, friends who won the previous match. You can find the brackets right over here. You can find all the results. STM no bars, click on that. Should all be up to date. But the match that we just saw before this was Meme versus Cobra. Meme won that in a decider. But if you go to that bracket page, you can look at the bracket and then scroll down, and you should see the match results, like what the score, not the scores, but the, you know, the overall score of the match was. That's on there, right? Like that's there. Yeah, you can see all the match results and match scores. All right, level 19, 158, 172. Peak gets a Tetris. Tetris is worth 6,000 and climbing. I mean, triples, not a Tetris. A triple, not a Tetris. Ugh. Skibbity triples. There's a triple Peak, 196. There is a triple for Peak 212. 187. Another triple for Peak. Kind of getting up a little bit high here. Gets a good double to bring this down. No bars are here. I don't know what I'd do if I saw like one bar come out. It would just be weird. It's like, yeah, they're on drought mode I and a bar came out. I guess there's a bug. $230 Peak, 207 O. O is set up, but needs the L. Not going to get it until too late, of course. All right, O is set up, needs an L. Not going to get it, of course. And now is not set up. All right, just going to double this down. Open on that right side so it can start building. This is not good for a triple, but. All right, now O is set up for a triple. Where is the L piece? Oh, there's a skim and a triple there for O, 242. 291 for Peak. There's a triple for peak 299. Level 27, triples worth 8,400. If you want to calculate for yourself how much triples are worth, if you know how much the Tetris is worth on any given level, just divide it by 4. 358 peak into 29. O is into 30. Peak ahead by 46,000 points. That's like five triples. And oh, this is a really tough board. That's going to be a top for O at 348. Peak is 405. Why don't you mullin this out a little? Whose idea was the no bar thingy? I mean, it was my idea to make a tournament for it, make this specific tournament, but there has been a Game Genie code for eliminating bars for a long time. But anyway, peak is good. But, just whatever, top out, world record pace, no problem. Stream froze for you at 18. Yikes, 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 yikes. All right, peak's going to go up. Whoops. 2-1. Oh, it's got, apparently has that Hyperkin, so that's like the CTWC special controller. All right, game number 4, peak up 2 games to 1. On match point. Oh, looking to tie it up, force a decider. Let's go, 3-2-1 Tetris. Or triple, whatever. All right, we are underway. Yeah, O just can't seem to find the L piece when he needs it. There's one. Kind of manufactures a triple out of that one. 28,000 for O, 24,000 for peak. There's a triple for peak 46. 2 lines apart. O up 14,000 points. Gonna get a triple. Now up 20,000. All right, O is set up. Gets the L. Oh, was set up for another one, but passed on it. And you think for as much as O has been like not getting L pieces when he needs them, like when he gets them, you think, oh man, don't pass on him when you get him. There's one. There you go. 109 for O. 88,000 peak. All right, O is set up. There we go. There's one. O is still set up and gets another one. 133 for O. 103 for peak. So it's about a 4 or 5 triple lead for O right now. Does playing this mode make you better or worse at Tetris? And Ivan says yes. Yeah, it's probably true. I don't think playing any specific mode makes you worse. Like, I think it can make you better because you're seeing stacking in a different way. I think you can carry away some, kind of a new perspective to your regular Tetris play, but it can't make you worse, right? Maybe for a little bit of a halo, like if you tried to play this and then went back to normal Tetris, like immediately after, yeah, you might kind of see some situations differently. But I don't know. I think this kind of stuff ultimately makes you better, more well-rounded stacker, more creative. Ivan says, I unironically think my stacking might increase slightly just from watching. All right, peak with a couple of L's here, 166, still 30,000 points behind. It's about 5 triples. Vanny, did you know there was a journeyman relief pitcher by the name of Danny Cox? I have his baseball card. Yeah, I did know that. Wasn't he didn't he play for the Cardinals? If I'm thinking of the right guy. I think he bounced back and forth between starting and long relief. I remember him as a Cardinal, I think. 224 for O, 189 for peak. Peak gets a triple right on 19. He's closed the gap. Well, it really hasn't, I guess. 35,000 points behind. And he played Phillies and Blue Jays. Yeah, that's right. Look at that. I guess I remember him most as a Cardinal. Peak triple 212, 239 for O. Right now, O's maintaining that lead, about 30-something thousand points. You'd be interested to see how playstyles would change if there were 2 next boxes. Yeah, I mean, I guess you'd be able to sort of use that information to your advantage. It's really hard, though. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Oh, no, that's an S piece did not do the right thing over on the right side of that board for Peak, and now he's kind of left with no burns. And that is fatal, and Peak gonna top out at 229, and O is good in game number 4. That means we're gonna go to a deciding game number 5. Three deciders. Yeah, you wonder why we're a little behind there. We'll see. Maybe we can have all deciders. Decider Sunday. All right, both players want to get right into it, so let's do it. Game 5, O versus Peak. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The winner of this one single solitary game moves on to the semifinals. Dog won't let that happen. Dog against Cole. I mean, I could see it happen. You want an Xbox with 2 pieces in NES Tetris? I mean, super useful for knowing if a long bar is coming up. You know, I mean, that would be the best. All right, Steele says, Cole will sweep dog. If that happens, I'll eat my shoe. Have you seen that that little mini documentary of Werner Herzog eats his shoe? Documentary filmmaker. I forget what it was, but he made another one of these things like, if such and such happens, I'll eat my shoe. And he did. Like, so the thing happened, so he ate his shoe, and so he ate the shoe. Like, it's short. It's kind of funny if you're a fan of like documentaries and all that kind of stuff. You might want to watch it. Vandy says Trap Zone. Have you indulged the idea of a 29 cap Masters? There's been a chat about it, and I think it would be hype. Yeah, I've heard about it. I don't know that it would be a Masters. I could see it as an STM or something like that. It doesn't, I don't think it would fit into Masters, but I could see it as an STM. You definitely eat a hat. Seems healthier. It depends on the shoe. I guess if it's leather, you can try to soak out all the tanning chemicals and whatever and try to get it back to its like leather skin state and eat it. I think that's what he did. But anyway, yeah, I haven't seen that in years, so I have to watch it again. It's not long. It's like 20 minutes. There's a title in the chat for Twitch. I don't think YouTube chat wants to know the name of the documentary. They're on YouTube. They already got plenty of stuff to watch. Oh, Lori's warming up her barbecue. Obsidian Potato says, I'd like to go the other way. I'd like to see the 39 kill screen pushed to 44 or 49. Well, you know, before we did the 39 super kill screen, just as a way to, I think players were kind of skeptical or uneasy about it, the 39. So to sort of warm them up to the idea, we did a 49 super kill screen. And people were like totally fine with it. And so we're like, all right, well, we're going to make it 39. So there was a level 49 Masters, and that was, who won that? Gerald? Gerald won that one? $150 for $123 for Peak. I want to say it was Gerald. So yeah, I can see the appeal of a level 29 Cat Masters. I think it levels the playing field a little bit between DAS and tapping and rolling. Rollers would still have an advantage, but obviously it would nullify the advantage. You would expect on average for rollers to win, but of course there's short-term luck and things like that. So some DAS players would sneak through. That's part of the reason why I'm not 100% sure that I find it as interesting as other people, because I just think that the same rollers will end up winning it. Like if you look at the fair median scores and 29 fair median scores and all that, like the rollers definitely have big advantage there. So yeah, you would definitely get some DAS players and some tappers sneaking through a couple of, rounds that they wouldn't normally just from short-term variance. But I don't think much would be proved as far as like, well, see, if it weren't for 29 play, the DAS players would still be winning tournaments. I just don't think that's possible. You know what I mean? I mean, it would be interesting, no question, but $214 for $164 for Peak. I would run it under STM, I think, but it wouldn't be Masters. $180 for Peak, $236 for O. And this is a high board for Peak, and I'm not sure he's going to be able to survive it. No, that is going to be a top out for Peak. So the 17 seed dream is going to end right here for Peak, and that means O will be moving on. Our seed 8 going to vanquish Peak, but Peak started all the way back in round 1 and had to fight his way through every single round here to get to the top 8. So it's a really great tournament run for Peak. He made it into the prize phase, so that is great. Peak, congratulations to you. A great run. And Peak knocked out our number 1 seed, which is crazy. So, and he took the number 8 seed to a decider with a really good chance. So Peak, you played great, but it will be O moving on to the round of 4. So there you are. You are a winner of dinner. Let me get this moved over here. Yes, camera. I'm trying to get that thing out of the way. There you are. He's enjoying that Bundaberg. All right, congratulations to you. Is that an energy drink? No, it's like a ginger beer or root beer, something like that. All right, well, that is going to do it for Stupid Tetris Monthly. Let me go ahead and report this one. We'll show you what our semifinal bracket is going to look like. All deciders today. in the top 8. So, you know, obviously a lot of close matches. All right, here it is. Refresh. Yes. All right, so seeds 4, 6, 7, and 8 have made it in. O will take on Meme. Bluescuti will take on Knight. Winner versus winner in the the finals. That will happen at some point. I'm sure that's probably already being scheduled as we speak. I want to thank those of you who contributed to the channel. Now, we are going to be back in about an hour and 10 minutes. And yeah, I do want to thank those of you who contributed to the channel. We had some gift memberships given by Ndog and Laurie over on YouTube. We had gift memberships given by Ndog and Colin over on Twitch. And I'll read all the new or refresh subscribers here. First of all, followers Forever Bambi, Rakuri, Viking, Ususi, and Martin. Twitch subs Tio, Whoops, Dan, Lorgon, Force10, Projective, Dame, Rana, Player, Kuna, A Peach Trees, Bourbon McFoogle, Sir Kukul, Analog Bot, and Cobra. YouTube membership Ogusan, Breezy, Acre, Yamanadi, Sydney Surfs, MF Cool Dog, Ordinary Possum, Aaron, Gods, Hane, Ant, Techno Viking, 82nd, Haydini, Rainbow Family, Liam Win, Althalis, Twitch Raids, Classic Tetris League, and the Cresp TV. So thank you all for supporting the channel. And I want to thank those of you who contributed to the prize pool. First of all, we did have an incentive that was set up by Ndog. And he said if we get to 1,200, essentially, we would get 10 subs on Twitch and on YouTube. We got there thanks to Scott Gray, who contributed a big contribution to that prize pool. So thank you, Nate, for the incentive. Thank you, Scott, for pushing us over the line. And along the way, we had contributions from Chris W. Arbarro, joined Tetris with the non-pros at tmp.tetris.lol. And Summer B, who said, dare to be stupid. Well, we do dare for sure. So thank you for that. And yeah, also patrons, of course. Thank you as always. Scott Gray, J in the window, K9 Tacky, Beetle'sburger, Corporal Shelby Jr., Troy Dan, Kim, Emma, Rogue Potato, Cacker, Java T, Jason Sunny, everybody else. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Find other ways to support us as well in the support command. Doodly do. Okay, what we have coming up for you in about an hour or 10 minutes, something like that, is going to be a top 16 match, the last top 16 match in the Masters event. Dog versus Cole, that's the top right-hand corner. And then the winner of that will immediately play against Miles down here in the green to determine a semifinalist. So we are not going to play the semis and finals tonight, but we will get down to a semifinal. So that's what we're going to have. Chris Winter says, good matches to stream. Love the No Bar games. Yeah, we had a world record. Bluescuti got the record in addition to all the world records he got yesterday, which I didn't know about until 2 hours ago, or 3 hours ago. Yeah, he also got the officially recorded No Next Box world record. So pretty good. So that's what we're going to do. Thanks everybody again for hanging out. YouTube, appreciate y'all. Laurie, thanks for being the den mother over there. Chris, Comteniarch, Salty Seaman, Suds, Jingle Cook, all the way, Mark Driss, Hot Mountain, D. Bradley, Nerdful, Branches, Jade, Trav Weave, Heinstein. Thank you everybody for hanging out. See you guys in about an hour. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. When are Meme and Scooty playing? We don't know yet. We don't know. We don't know yet. We'll let you know. As soon as we know, you'll know. Twitch, we're going to go ahead and raid you off to somebody. Let's find who should do that too in the world of Twitch. I think they're having a stream over there on over on Huff's, right? So the whole house party is there. So we'll raid the house party. And hopefully we'll see you guys back in an hour. All right, yeah, so you can see Huff and Meme and Wallbants and the whole gang over there at the house party. And say hello from your old pal, Van Dweller. Take care.